Aston Martin has just unleashed something truly insane onto the streets. This beast is the new Vantage. We're talking about a car that's not just a facelift, but a total game changer. More power, sleeker design, and cutting-edge tech all rolled into one crazy package. But here's the burning question. Does this Vantage have what it takes to dethrone the reigning king of sports cars, the Porsche 911? The Aston Martin Vantage facelift. And we're talking about a serious makeover here, not just a little nip and tuck. Imagine your favorite character from a TV show getting a whole new wardrobe, a new haircut, and hitting the gym. That's basically what Aston Martin did with the Vantage. So, back in 2018, Aston Martin introduced the Vantage, right? It was cool, sure. But this time, they didn't just settle for touching up the paint. Oh no. They went all out and gave it a complete makeover. Like going from Clark Kent to Superman, or Steve Urkel to Stefan Urkel. When you look at the outside, you'll notice some pretty cool changes. First off, they took some inspiration from the super rare Concept 177. Think of it like adding a bit of superhero flair to the design. Then there's the grille and cooling vents. They beefed them up, making the Vantage look meaner and more aggressive. Oh, let's not forget about the body either. It's wider now, giving it a more muscular look, like it's been hitting the gym. Gives it that extra little bit of girth. But what's happening here is on the inside. It's like stepping into the frickin' cockpit of a spaceship. Now they've completely overhauled the design, making it feel far more modern and luxurious. Oh, and the tech? Off the charts, baby. They've integrated all sorts of fancy gadgets into the dash, making everything look sleek and high-tech. But check it, here's the best part. They brought back the physical buttons. Yeah, you heard me right. No more chicken tapping and cracking on the screen to adjust the climate or turn up the volume. And when it comes to staying connected and entertained, the new Vantage has got you covered. Whether you're streaming music or navigating with ease, it's like having your own personal assistant right there in the car. But this model's also gone through an interior transformation. But what is it? Interior transformation. The upgrades are aimed at giving you that Owen Wilson wow factor as soon as you step inside. Fun fact, he makes over $1,300 every time he says that one word. Anyway, what I want you to do is I want you to think of it for a second, like stepping into a high-end penthouse. Now that's the vibe they're going for here. The design is refined to perfection, with every detail carefully considered. Those vents? No, they're not just for keeping you cool. They're a work of art, slimmed down to perfection. Now onto the centerpiece, the integrated infotainment display. It's not just slapped on there like an afterthought in some other models. It's seamlessly integrated into the dashboard like it was always meant to be. Now Aston Martin knows that in today's world, staying connected is key, which is why they've loaded the Vantage with cutting-edge tech. Want to navigate your way through traffic? No problem. With online connectivity, you'll always find the best route. And with Apple CarPlay, your favorite tunes are just a voice command away. But it's not all just about the bells and whistles. It's about practicality too. Sure, the Vantage might be a two-seater sports car, but that doesn't mean that it skimps on storage. There's enough room for all your essentials, from phones to shades. And let's not forget about the driving position. It's like it's custom tailored just for you. Everything feels right at hand, making for a comfortable and intuitive driving experience. This thing's like a complete revolution on the road. Speaking of, Powertrain revolution. How could we forget about the engine? They've taken the AMG-sourced 4.0-liter V8 and given it a serious makeover. Now I know what you're thinking. Was it necessary? All my fellow gearheads out there are gonna agree? Hell yeah, it is. See, we're talking more horsepower, more torque. It's like they're pumping adrenaline through the injectors instead of fuel. And the result? let's just say you'll be leaving other cars in the dust. But what about the competition? Let's take the Porsche 911 Turbo S and the Audi R8 GT, for example. Sure, they're no slouches, they both have merit in their own right, but when it comes to sheer power, the Vantage not only takes the cake, it eats it in front of all the desperate fat kids too. With this thing's increased horsepower and torque output, it's like the Vantage has a rocket strapped to its frickin' back. But it's not just about raw power, we know that. It's about how you use it. And here I thought they only used that saying when it came to size. Alright, let me tell you what. The Vantage knows how to put that power to good use. The improvements in acceleration are mind-blowing. It's like being shot out of a testosterone-fueled cannon of masculinity. And as for the top speed, let's just say that you'll hit those triple digits faster than a kid hopped up on pixie sticks. Now, here's the thing. It's not about just straight-up line speed, it's about how the car handles. And with the new sick upgraded powertrain, the Vantage is as nimble as ever. So whether you're tearing up the track or carving through winding roads, the Vantage feels like an extension of yourself. Responsive, agile, beefy, sexy, and downright exhilarating. Dynamic driving experience. Aston Martin has pulled out all the stops to make sure that you're in for a ride that you're never going to forget. This company's gone the extra mile to fine-tune every aspect of the Vantage to make it as responsive as possible. They've made structural improvements to stiffen up the chassis so you feel every twist and turn with precision. But that's not all. They've also upgraded the adaptive damping system to keep the Vantage glued to the road, no matter how rough it gets. And let's not forget about the steering. They've tweaked it to be more direct and responsive, so you feel like you're in complete control. Now let's talk about the real magic, the Advanced Vehicle Dynamics Control System. It's like having your own personal driving coach built right into the car. It constantly monitors your every move and makes split-second adjustments to keep you on track. And with traction control features that are second to none, you can push the Vantage to its limits with confidence. But hey, don't just take my word for it. Aston Martin representatives and early reviewers can't stop raving about the driving experience. They're calling it sharper, more visceral, like nothing else on the road. So if you're looking for a car that'll make every drive feel like a thrill ride, then look no further than the Aston Martin Vantage. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. We've seen extensive changes across the board, from its stunning exterior to its luxurious interior and powerhouse performance. But what's truly remarkable is how Aston Martin has managed to elevate the Vantage to an entirely new level. It's no longer just a pretty face, it's a force to be reckoned with on the road. With all of its enhanced handling, advanced technology, and jaw-dropping performance, the Vantage is ready to take on the competition. Speaking of competition, the impact of these changes on the sports car market is bound to be significant. Rivals like the 911 and the R8 better watch out, because the Vantage is coming in hot, steamy, and with no regrets. With its superior performance capabilities and undeniable style, it's poised to shake up the status quo. But hey, enough talk from me. What we're really excited about are the first-hand driving impressions. Can't wait to get behind the wheel and experience the Vantage's capabilities for myself. So stay tuned for more updates as we dive deeper into what makes the 2024 Aston Martin Vantage truly special. Now don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more videos on your favorite cars. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.